Welcome back to Hawg Designs YouTube channel. I'm Mary, and today we're going to do a quick and easy little project. It is going to be one of these loaded stuffed tags, and I have it really filled with all kinds of adorable items. We have journal cards, here's a postcard, and tags, a fresh pick just for you tag, and then this beautiful apple blossom tag. And we have the tag all embellished up with some lace and some fussy cuts. We even raised up some of the pieces with some foam tape. So this is one design of 7 that are included in the Bushel Basket Stuffed Tag kit, and you will have 1 double-sided stuffed tag and then 6 single-sided tags. So we have a variety of papers and things for you in this kit. So we will get started and start working on one of these stuffed tags, and I've already pre-cut out everything. I've done hole punches in my tags, and I like to ink my edges. My ink of choice is just I'm using an acid-free ink, and I'm using the color of chocolate brown. I use a distressing tool to help me with those inking of the edges, and I've done all that prep work already ahead of time. So I'm going to set aside all of our ephemera pieces here, and we'll start working on the stuffed pocket itself. So this one is going to have this crate as its pocket, and we're going to affix that right down here. And so we're going to glue 3 edges and leave the pocket side open. For my glue of choice, I really like the Art Glitter Glue. I like it because it dries clear and it dries relatively quickly. I don't have to wait around for my glue to dry before I can go on to the next step many times. So this is the glue of choice, and we're going to simply, like I said, glue around the 3 edges, and then we will lay this down on our piece. And we'll just lay it down here. Like so. This piece here is going to sit right about there. So we're going to, and then this little flower, we're going to either tuck it behind it, which I think we will. We're going to stick it up like this. So I'm thinking we're going to add some foam tape to the back of our Sweet Harvest placard, so that we can then tuck this little guy kind of underneath there a little bit. So I have some foam tape here, and I'm just going to put foam tape right through where the rivets are here, so that we have plenty of room to put our little floral behind it. So the foam tape also will have a protective strip that you want to peel off, and then I'm going to center this on here as best I can, right about there. And then we're going to glue this onto our crate, and we'll have the leaves running off and up over the pocket edge. So when we're gluing, we want to make note that we're not gluing too far up on those edges. Okay, that looks good. And then we are going to grab our 3 tags, and then I have some ephemera pieces here. Since this is open, we can elect to put an apple there, one of the 2 apples, and I'm going to put this one with these leaves on it. Actually, I'm going to put this one here. This little stem is a little, it could get ripped off if I am just tucking it in and out of my little pocket here, so I'm going to choose to put this one down. And you can put it at a little angle if you want. Did have a little glue seepage. I'm just taking a paper towel and just blotting that up. Now I have some ribbons here. And my ribbon is probably 8 inches long or so. And I am going to fold my ribbon in half. I'm going to take that folded end and I'm going to run it through the front of my hole of my tag. And I'm going to take my tails and run it through the loop of my ribbon. And then I'm going to draw this tight if I can. This ribbon is pretty stiff, so I want to be a little careful so I don't pull too hard and then rip my tag. Okay, so because this is a pretty stiff ribbon, I'm going to choose to dovetail the ends of this. So I'm folding my ribbon in half. And I'm going to take my little fussy cut scissors and I'm going to, on the folded edge, I'm going to snip up towards the end of the ribbon. And there we have a dovetail. We'll do that to the other one here as well. Like so. So there we have our ribbon all nice. I'm going to put a little dot of glue underneath this just to kind of hold it because it could work its way undone. So, all right, so this one we're going to tuck in here. Then we have this ribbon here. I'm going to use either this gingham one. I think I'm going to use the gingham one there. And then I have this organza one. So with organza, I find that the ribbons tend to fray. So I have my ends already angled the way I like them. I'm going to take a lighter and I'm just going to singe the ends of my ribbon so that it helps it from fraying. I'm going to do the same thing here where I'm going to fold my ribbon in half, take the folded through the front of my tag, grab those tails and run them through the loop in the back and then pull it tight. Okay, now before I put that on there, I could have elected, and I should, we're going to take the ribbon off. We're going to make a little dangle on this tag. I'm going to take my ribbon back off. I'm going to punch a little hole in my apple, in my stem of my apple here. And then we're going to run our ribbon back through it again, but I want to run it through the apple first. Then I'm going to run it through my tag. And then I'm going to run my tails through the loop. Oopsie. I gotta make an adjustment here. I got a really short end here. I got the short end of the stick. Let's fix this. There we go. There we go. So now we have a little dangle on our tag, and we'll tuck that inside here. This tag here, I'm going to use this green gingham. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fold my ribbon in half and run that through my ribbon. But you could choose to just run your ribbon through it and just tie it at the top. It gives it a little bit different look. You could also make a bow. And I think we're going to make a bow in our big tag here. This one, I think I'm just going to angle my cuts on this gingham. And I can also singe the ends. Okay, I'll tuck that inside. Then I have these two pieces, little journals and a little, like a label, pantry label or something. We'll tuck those in the back. And let's just pull these out, but I want to put a ribbon through here as well. So I have another piece of organza. Let's singe the ends on this. And I think I'm going to let's try a bow. So I'm just going to run one end through. I'm going to make a little knot. And then I'm going to make my loops. Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm just going to fluff out my bow here a little bit. That looks pretty good. I like that. So now we can tuck in our goodies again. We're going to tuck in our little label, our little journal card, our tag, another tag with a dangle on it, and then our Remember the Simple Things tag. And that completes this loaded pocket. It's our loaded tag. It's really quick and easy, and you can use these for a variety of things. You could gift it, tuck a little gift card inside there instead of purchasing a birthday card or a get well card or whatever. You can use this as your card element. You could tuck these into your journals, your junk journals that you're making. You could even just use it for decor, have it, in a display area, tucked amongst your home decor items. There's a wide variety of things that you can do with these. You just have to use your imagination and think outside the box sometimes. But that is our, hope you enjoyed this project. It's our project today. Again, this kit includes 6 different loaded or stuffed tags, single-sided and 1 double-sided. And they're just really fun, quick and easy little project that you can do in an evening. You can do 1 pocket for the week, and you'd have a whole week of something creative to do, to giving you that little me time that you might need now and then. So thanks. I will be back again with another project. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really love that. I am a small creator trying to grow my little business here. And if you would consider subscribing, I would appreciate that. And we will see you real soon with another fun project.